Hello friends, welcome to the Azure DevOps tutorial series. In this tutorial, we will see different type of the approaches to clone repo in Azure DevOps. So in the previous tutorial, we have seen like how to do setup a Git and like tortoise Git. So all these things we have seen in the previous tutorial, and like in this tutorial, what we will do, we will see like how many approaches are there to clone a repository in Azure DevOps. So basically, like the previous tutorial which I explained, so I suggested to go either with the Git or tortoise Git. So these link I have given in the previous tutorial. Even you can see these two links in my description section of this video. And apart from this, we will see like how to do cloning with the Visual Studio also. You can install any version of the Visual Studio. So we will see these three tools and how we will do cloning for these three tools. So let's start from the Git, then we will see other tools as well. So what I have done, I have created this folder, and in this folder I have created these three folder, and in all the three folder we will see like how to do cloning. So first I'm going to do cloning for the Git. So what I will do, I came to this folder, and either you can come to this folder through cmd command. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to write it from here. So it will open one cmd window for us, and from here like what we can do the cloning from here. So for doing the cloning, what we have to do, first we have to take the repository, and so for taking that repository, what we have to do, we have to go to the project for which project you want to do the cloning. So I'm going to take a Git, the project which we created in the last tutorial. So how you can do like how we can create that project with the versioning tool Git. So all these things, so how you can do, like we have seen in the previous tutorial, but for again I'm going to show you, like here you have to give the project name and what kind of the visibility you want to give. That visibility we have to give, you want to make it as a public, private, and in the advanced you have to select the process, like which of the process you want to select and what is the version control you want to choose. So based on that you have to create the project. So we have already created project in the previous tutorial, so I'm going to work with the same project. So once you will click on this project, it will take us to the, like this is the page, and from here when you click on the repository, so once we will click on the repository, we will come to this file tab, and here we can see like it is showing clone to your computer and push an existing repository from command line. So we are going to clone it, so we are going to use this URL, and here we can see like it is saying Azure DevOps with Git is empty, add some code. So currently like we didn't start working with this repo, so we don't have any code over this like URL. That's why it is saying like Azure DevOps with Git is empty. So let's start like how to do cloning. So what you can do, you can copy it from here. So it is copied, and now let's go to this cmd command, and from here for cloning, like what we have to do, git and clone, and then we have to give this path whatever we have copied, and once you will enter that, hit enter, so it will start cloning to us, and we can see like cloning into, and here basically the project name which we have given, it basically the URL contain that project name. Here we can see this URL contain the project name, and like once because this repository is basically a like this repository whatever we created, this is a private repository, in the sense this project is a private project. That's why it is asking us to give the sign in. So for that we have to sign in to that repository, then only it will clone. So let's give the email ID which we have created. So I am going to give the email ID first, and next we have to give the password, and after that, so I have created this repository with the different email ID, so I'm going to give that, and after giving the email ID, it will take us to the enter password, and here we have to enter. So let's give the password, and after giving the password we have to do the and after giving like click on this signing, what it will do, it will clone that repository into the local, and we have seen like it is done like cloning into this particular repository whichever we have taken. And here it is warning, you appear to have cloned an empty repository, because as of now we don't have any code into this, and this repository is basically empty. That's why we are getting this error, like sorry, not error, it's a warning message. So we are getting this warning message because it's a empty repository. So this is the way like do cloning over this Git. Now let's see like it is cloned or not in our folder. So let's go to that folder, and we can see like here we are looking one folder is created under this Git tool cloning called Azure DevOps. So basically this is a project name. In that way it has created a one folder like into the local, and whatever the coming like commit, whatever we will do, we will whatever the code we will upload, it will come to this folder. And let's go to in this folder. So currently we are not having anything inside this because we don't have any code. That's why this folder is empty. Now let's see, like go to the view, and here if I will click hidden item, we have one folder called .git. So basically this is a setup folder. When so it create the one folder and it's a setup folder. So like we can get rid of this, like we don't get to know more about this folder. What we will do, when we will start working on this like tool, we will see like code changes, and the file which we have created, all those files will come under this folder. So this is the way of doing cloning with the Git. Now let's understand a different approach. Like we are going to see now this approach based on the Tortoise Git, like with this how we can do the cloning. So for that what we have to do, we have to install it in your system based on your system configuration. So I have already installed this 64-bit window in my local. So for doing the cloning, what you have to do, once you will install in your system, what you have to do, the place where you want to do cloning, you have to go that place and just right click on this folder, and here you will see like when the right click, you will see like git clone, git create repository here, and Tortoise Git. So these new three things will come once we click, like once we install that Tortoise Git. So let's right click, and I want to clone it. So click on this git clone, and here the repository like we have to give. So give the repository here, and once after giving the repository, what we have to do, we have to click on the OK. So in this respective path, what it will do, it will do the cloning. So cloning has started, and we can see in the background it created one folder, and the cloning is done. So this is the way of doing cloning with the Tortoise Git. And here if you will go, we can see the similar folder is created for this also, which we have seen into the like cloning doing the Git. So this is the way of doing cloning with the Tortoise Git. Now let's see like how we do cloning with the Visual Studio. So for that what we have to do, let's go to the Visual Studio. So currently I'm having the Visual Studio 2019. So with this way I'm going to do the cloning. So you can do cloning while click on this clone a repository with this also, or you can click on this continue without code. So once you will click on that like continue without code, so this will look like this. And here in this tool you can see like here, so basically like here you can go to the tool, and from here you can manage that Team Explorer basically, and from there we can do. And apart from like in the view tab we can see Team Explorer, and apart from this, if you don't want to go from here, you can see at the down here one tab called Team Explorer. So you can click on this, and once we click on this, we will see a tab. It will come like this. So currently I'm having another like repository, so it is showing that what we can do, like if we want to clone another repository, what you can do, you can click on this clone. So once we click on this clone, it will, here we have to give the repository. So here you can give the repository path which we have copied, and the folder name we have to give here, like on which folder you want to clone this repository. So let's copy that folder. So I'm going to clone in this folder. So let's copy it, and here we have to give that path. So once we'll give that path and click on this clone, so what it will do, it will do the cloning into the local. So it will take few seconds to do the cloning based on the system configuration and the network which we are having in our system. So this is the way of doing cloning with the Git and the Tortoise Git and the Visual Studio. And we can see like here currently like it has clone, and what it is saying, like click on switch view above the changes between like available views. So like this is the path where we have done the cloning. So let's go back to this Team Explorer, and we can see like currently this repo is highlighted in the bold, because currently we are this one is the enable for us. If you want to enable another repository, what you can do double click on that, and that particular repository will be enabled. And let's see like it is cloned particularly or not. So for that, what you have to do, you have to go to that particular path, and we can see here two folder has created like .git and .visual studio. So it's like configurations files are there under this one. So in this way, like this is different type of the approaches basically to cloning the repository. So we have seen 3 different type of the approaches, like Git tool cloning, Tortoise cloning, and Visual Studio cloning, like how we do the cloning in the local system. And it's our approach, like on which type of the cloning repository we want to go and we want to work. So that is our choice, like which is like flexible for you. So this is the way of doing the cloning with the different approaches. So that's it for this tutorial. If you have any question and doubt, please comment. Thank you.